you doing?
Hey, can you? I'm sure you can hear me.
Yes, we are
Okay.
here today. We are here today with my water guy, and we're making a short little video because some of you guys have emailed me and had asked me, do I drink city water? And, you know, no, I don't. Not really. I do feed it to my plants. I do put it in jars and I let it sit for a day or two and get the chlorine out of it. But I do shower with it. One of these days we'll switch that out. But I have actually two different types of drinking water. One is, and my water guy, why don't you explain how my two systems work?
Well, essentially, you have what I call my super pure, and
Neil.
that is a retrofitted deionization technology that I've retrofitted to fit under most kitchen sinks. And I can also, put the unit in the basement and run a line up to your kitchen sink so you have a separate faucet at the sink. And a lot of times that's easier if you have a refrigerator. We can run a line to your refrigerator. Now, my super pure deionization makes the purest water commercially available. Um, and there's no unlike a traditional reverse osmosis unit that's sold for drinking for somebody's house. They don't waste water. The typical reverse osmosis unit is going to waste anywhere from 2 to 3 glasses of water per glass of water taken, depending on how you use it. It's the older models might waste up to several thousand gallons a year. The super pure deionization system is 1 to 1. So for every gallon of bad water you put in, you're going to get a gallon of pure water out. Okay, so you have ultra pure water. It's going to measure 000, like many of you have probably seen the zero filter pitcher, which is like a Brita pitcher, but basically it's deionization media. And they sell it as zero water because it's 000 on a TDS meter. So you basically, under your sink, Marco, you have a large zero water system, which is my super pure. And that tank you have under your sink is going to do approximately 300 gallons of pure water before it has to be exchanged. And then we split the unit. Before the DI tank, we have two pre-filters, if I'm not mistaken. You
That's
have a one
correct,
micron,
too.
you have a 1 micron sediment for rust, sticks, and stones that may be in the water, the size of a micron. And then we have like a 5 micron carbon block. Then the water goes through the DI tank, and then it splits. And you have two separate faucets on your sink. You have one for the ultra pure water, super pure water, and then we put an additional inline filter which increases the pH. It adds minerals back into the water, so it bumps the pH up to like 9 or 10 or something like that.
Not yet.
Uh,
9.4.
9.4, yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of have the best of both worlds. Your water is ultra filtered from the base, and then you split it, and so you have either triple distilled water at one spigot or the high pH on the other spigot.
Right. And then on the triple distilled, I have a little jar that I bought off the internet. It's like a little small jar, not that
Okay.
small, but bigger. It's about $30, and I add a drop of nutrients back into it. So like, because when you drink that distilled water, there's nothing in it. So actually, that water is great for people that want to clean their bodies. Like when I have gout, so that's perfect water because when there's nothing in it, it pulls impurities out of your body. So it's almost like a decleansing water. But if you wanted nutrients, I I add. I don't have the name of it. I guess I could put the nutrient bottle. I'll put it below in the.
Here, I'll show you. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab it on my sink. Hold on.
All right. So you want to add a little bit back into the water, and it has all the nutrients your body needs. At least now you take out the bad stuff the city gives you, and you put in the good stuff. So now there you go. Trace mineral drops.
Yeah,
I'll put a link below if anybody's interested in purchasing them. I am an Amazon
right,
affiliate, so you can
right.
get them here. But you could buy them at what, Whole Foods? right?
I don't know about Whole Foods. I've been getting them at the Vitamin Shop. Seems to be the
Okay.
only people around town that has it. And I go, let me tell you, man, I put about 4 or 5 drops per every glass. I use 16-ounce pint glasses, and I put about 3 or 4 drops in there. And I think it's great. I've been drinking ultra pure DI water for well over a decade. And I started using the drops probably like 8 or 9 years ago, and I love them. When I don't think the human palate is used to ultra pure water, kind of has an odd taste. So when I throw those minerals back in, now these are not like inorganic straight minerals. These are trace minerals. So it's not like straight calcium or straight magnesium. These are like almost cell saltish, I might say.
Right.
I don't know too much about the product, but I know I love using them. And in my opinion, I don't know what it is, but I'll let like a 16-ounce glass sit for a while, or I used to fill up a glass jug before it broke, and I'll let that thing sit around for a while, and it to me it makes the water taste a hell of a lot better. It tastes so good. It tastes sweeter, and then you're putting something back in the water, which you're giving your body at least some type of nutrition back.
And that the jar, they got them in a couple different sizes, but like mine last almost 6 months, 8 months. So they go a long ways. They last a
Yeah,
long
this
time.
one I just showed you, it's about halfway full, and I started using it about 2 months ago, maybe a month or two ago, and I'm already more than halfway through it. I put it in anything I'm drinking. When I make coffee, I like to put those minerals in it and put it in there too.
Yeah.
But
So
this
I was gonna say
system,
those.
forgive me, I just want to make a point. If you're somebody that lives along the Great Lake, specifically Lake Erie, because we're in Cleveland, and you desire pure water, one of the 3 pure water technologies is distillation, reverse osmosis, and deionization, which is what we're talking about. We're talking about an under the counter or an in your basement DI system just for drinking. It's going to produce ultra pure water, triple distilled. You can make pharmaceuticals with it. You can do laboratory experiments with it. You can make colloidal silver with it. Anywhere where you require distilled water, you can do what you want with it. And if you're a consumer and you want ultra pure water at your fingertips for pennies on the dollar, and you are deriving your water from a municipality that's deriving their water from Lake Erie, I don't think you can beat this system.
Well, how do they get a hold of you if they want to get you? Go up as far as what, Michigan?
I have a little market up there around the Detroit area. My biggest market is in Toledo because of the health food stores we've been servicing up there for decades.
In
And
Cleveland, right?
and Cleveland, I'd really like to get a bigger market here in Cleveland. It's very odd that my biggest market is in Toledo, but that's just because over the years
What?
the health food store has referred so many people
If
to it.
somebody wanted to get one of these from you, you got a lot of these, right, in stock. How would they get a hold of you?
Please, the best way is just call me. 216-287-9509, and I'll eventually get back in touch with you.
And you want to be called the water guy or Neil the water guy?
Whatever, whatever.
I don't
Just
I don't I don't think you've told them your name yet.
oh, it's Neil. Everybody can call me Neil. Everybody calls me Neely. I've gotten used to that endearing term.
We
You
got a
know.
couple people that are on with us. They're
Mhm.
they're tuning in, so they think I should be wearing my hat again.
Okay, yeah. The aluminum hat, the silver hat.
Yeah.
We
By
should.
the way,
Go ahead.
you
Go
know
ahead.
that is actually made of 40%. People think it's a dumb looking hat. That hat cost me 50, $60. It's made out of 40% silver. And if you were to put a phone in it and you try to call me,
It
it
shuts the
wouldn't work.
Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know if it protects you or not, but
I'm sure
you
it
know.
does. I'm sure it does, man.
Hey, thanks for coming on, and give your number one more time, Neil.
216-287-9509. Neely, the water guy.
And hey, for the rest of you, I have some services. If you got any house problems, just Google call Marco with a question, Marko with a question, and my site will pop up, and we can solve your house problem on the phone. So hey, thanks for all coming on, Neil. Take care, buddy. I'll give you a call in a couple of weeks. I'll give you a call in a couple of weeks. Maybe we'll do a filter change. Other than that, hey, everybody, you guys have a nice day.
Likewise, man. Goodbye. Say bye-bye to the virtual audience. Bye-bye.
See you later.
All right. Bye-bye.